Hello Libra, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie. Blazer the Morkie has abandoned his post at this moment and gone to lay on another pillow. I have tried to keep him up here, but he will do what he will do. And today we are coming to you with your reading for the next 10 days. I'm going to start off with an overall energy today in a kind of unique and fancy way that I haven't done before. We're going to look at your energies, the energies connected to you, and then how the energies mingle and dance in the middle. We'll then close it off with an oracle card for the Libra collective. So keeping in mind these are general readings, only take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If you would like more context and texture, I always recommend checking out your sun, moon, rising, and north node. That will give you additional information about what might be going on in the energies. You can also check out the description below and book a personal reading with me. We go way more in depth. It's way more personalized to you. I also have links to social media and donations, which are much appreciated. Let's get started here. So today, overall energy, we're going to do a card from the Journey to the Divine Masculine and a card from the Journey to the Divine Feminine. So we're really going to look at the masculine and feminine energies that you Libra are dealing with at this point in time. And we are going to see how those are integrated into this reading today. Now you get to pick who represents the masculine, who represents the feminine, or if this is an energy that is going on within yourself. So use your own intuition on that as always. The masculine energy here, Libra, is coming forward with commitment, and we have some masculine hands opening up a ring. Some of you could be receiving an engagement proposal. Some of you, it could be like a promise kind of thing, or somebody saying, will you be my girlfriend? Will you be my boyfriend, right? An offer of love and commitment. It could be a renewal of commitment that is taking place. Let's see what the feminine energies have to say here. Ooh, we got manifest, and it's like a genie in a bottle, baby. Genie in a bottle. So now that we get manifest for the feminine energies, I'm getting that if you are the Libra feminine, you could be manifesting for a commitment with your existing partner, or you just want someone in your life who's very loyal and committed to you. If you're the masculine energies, you could be responding to this and actually like making an offer to someone. So let's get into this. Woo, hello. Do we have some romance going on here? We'll see. On your side, Libra, you get the 3 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So there are some practical matters that have your attention. You may be trying to work with a small group right now, or a few people, to work out some details on things. I think there's a part of you that desires to have something grow differently than it has before. You kind of are striking me as someone who has planted some new seeds and you're waiting for those to grow. That could be that manifestation energy where you've gone ahead and you've planted the seeds, and now you're waiting to see what fruit is born from that, right? And you've got the Ace of Cups. So definitely coming from a heart-centered perspective in your own self right now and in the connection. For the person connected to you, they get the 2 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. This person is really good at the power of observation. I just want to say that. They're very skilled at that. They're very good at reading body language. They're very good at reading timing. They're very good at reading other people's energies, possibly. Very skilled at that. The powers of observation for this person are very, very strong. That is how they move. They observe. You may not even know they're observing, but they are observing at all times. They are the kind of person who seems pretty good, pretty set with their finances, their material world, possibly even their body and their health routine. But they do carry a little element with the 5 of Cups here of some emotional sadness. They could be going through a period of grief. They could be really just having a hard time seeing that the cup is half full. So there may be a bit of despondence there with this person. In the connection, we have the Death card, transformation, Scorpio energy, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now they came in with the King of Pentacles, and we have the Queen here. So we have a potential here for really, really beautiful manifested connection. Let's see. Let's get in. Let's dive in and clarify here. Let's look at this Three of Pentacles, because remember I said maybe your attention is on some practical matters here. Could be working with a small group of individuals that may or may not be related, but you're in primary communication with a small group at this time. You got the Ace of Cups, compassion, and you got the Moon, the unknown. So we have compassion and shadows here. Wow. And we have the wolf. He is nose to nose with this little mouse. Like in having compassion, he's not eating the little mouse. He realizes the little mouse wouldn't even fill him up. So there may be somebody younger than you, smaller than you, less fortunate than you that you're giving a little compassion to. Could be an aspect of yourself that you're granting this compassion to, because something has come up out of your subconscious. Could be your inner child. I have chosen the inner child oracle to close off our reading today. So it has, I've noticed in the air signs, some of this inner child attention might be needed on a younger version or aspect of yourself that might be timid, might be a little shy or scared there. So keep that in mind, Libra. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles for you. The King of Swords and the Six of Wands, intellectual progress. Oh, and I like that with the Seven of Pentacles here. So we've got the King of Swords, clarity, intellect, sharpness, keenness, very, very focused energy on progress, the Six of Wands. And this progress, to me, you may be at times not seeing it with that Seven of Pentacles. You could be waiting for it, but I will say the progression is already there in the energy. So if you are manifesting a partner for commitment or some sort of commitment toward a living situation or a job or something like that, it's coming. Progress is happening. I'm just not sure that you see it or really are vibing with it yet in the physical, right? Energetically, I do believe you're connected to it, but I don't think you can see what's really coming quite yet, which is exciting. Maybe that's why you have the Moon too. Maybe there's something inside of you that needs to be worked out in the shadows right now, or a shadow aspect, so that you can then bring this to fruition. Excuse me, a lot's coming up from the heart space here. Whew, little thymus tapping always helps. Yeah, I'm definitely needing to take in air and a deep breath. So Libra, maybe pause this video and take a few deep breaths. Bring that air element into you. The Ace of Cups here is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, which in this deck, it represents motherly advice, and it shows a mother with the baby. It could be you advising your inner self. Maybe there is a mother wound there for some of you that is needing healing. And the Two of Hunters, the Two of Wands, adaptability. Now, I'm sorry, this is the Two of Pentacles. Yep, Two of Pentacles, because we're with the Hunters here. I always get the Hunters and the Leaders mixed up in this deck, but the Leaders is the Wands, the Hunters is the Pentacles. You know, to me, Libra, it seems like you may be up in your mind trying to make a choice about something when the answer is in your heart. The answer is in that compassionate energy that I saw earlier there. The compassion that you're giving your younger self, the compassion that you're giving someone else, the advice that comes along with that. And it doesn't feel like advice to me, like nagging advice. It feels like wisdom. And I get that maybe this hasn't been the way you've moved in the past. You haven't maybe moved with alignment with that wisdom. you may have been in some of the more the energies of neglect and having not been cared for properly when you were young in some way, shape, or form. This doesn't have to be like a major trauma. It could just be someone didn't acknowledge your gifts, your talents. Someone, made you feel like you had to kind of abandon yourself. And now you're figuring that out. And you can adapt yourself to choose a new path. I really think this is you with you here. And, you can look at it from the perspective, Libra, that you first make the commitment to yourself and the commitment to your values and what you uphold as that beautiful, powerful, loyal energy to yourself that you crave also in a partner. You do crave that because Libras like balanced relationships. They get attracted to people who balance them out. This person has this power of observation. Let's see what's going on with them. They got the Queen of Cups, calm, and the Three of Cups, community. Ooh. I feel like this is a person that, I would love to take to social events with me and just drop them into any situation and have them read the people and tell me what they think, and they would be right, and, it'd be so fun to like invite this person over for a holiday meal because they just blend in. They have a very calm aspect to them. You could be dealing with a water sign here, or that could be what you're attracting in because you do want someone who's more balanced in those empathy and compassion types of feelings there. It's looking really, really good. Like this person, this person's power of observation, it almost like transcends to the point where you would almost, like if you met this person, they pick up on so much that they seem psychic. I don't know that that's how they see themselves, but to the external viewer, they would seem that way. I think there was like a show about that where the guy or the gal, they were so good at observing like, crime scenes and people's body language that they could figure things out. This person could be a detective or someone that, has to read body language and stuff like that because they're very good at their power of observation. The King of Pentacles here is clarified by the Five of Swords, tension, and the Queen of Wands, vibrancy. Wow. This person could be dealing with someone who is a little too much for them, a little too bossy with them. There's definitely tension when they're around this person. I actually, Libra, I don't get it that it's you in this connection. I'm not getting it here. I feel like this is someone else coming in that causes this person tension. Like they just rub on them for some reason, like rub them the wrong way or just work on their last nerve kind of thing. To me, it looks like a personality conflict. I don't see it fully pulling this person off their center, but this is someone that gets to them. So if this is your friend, you may be, aware of who this is, or if this is somebody you're dating, they may have told you about just somebody that gets on their nerves. There's that energy there, and they're working on it. They're working on remaining steady within that. Now, why are they sad here? We have the Eight of Pentacles, education, and the Six of Swords, transition. To me, it feels like this person, through their powers of observation, that is their portal to a higher spiritual awareness for themselves. Some people honestly do get there like that, right? That is, they have to take it to the observatory level to the extreme, right? Other people can just close their eyes and sense things. This person likes to see it, and then they make the connections from there. And I think their sadness is actually coming from when you reach a certain point in your spiritual journey and you start to see what's real beyond the illusions that are presented, and you start to examine and figure out how deeply integrated those things are into our lives, it can be really sad. And there is a period of grief as that cognitive dissonance resolves itself, there's naturally a period of grief, and I think that's what this person is going through. They have educated themselves to a place, and they're such a good observer, and such a, you know, they observe, and then they have the critical thinking behind it, and this has put them in quite the transition, right? So it's really interesting. If they have not, if you're desiring a commitment from this person and they haven't made it yet, just understand they need to maybe work out these energies here. I think once they do that, they'll be super clear. Heck, you could have something to do, Libra. If you're watching my channel, you could have something to do with their awakening process here, you know, where they're really putting all the pieces together, right? The Death card, this is Scorpio energy in the center here. You could be dealing with Scorpio. Hey. Oh my gosh, Blaze. First of all, he has this cute little sweater, this little autumn colored sweater, and he's worked that down around his waist, and he's barking at, hey, are you barking at children? Hey. Are we going to have to go to our crate? Huh? Crate? Blaze, I need you to calm down. I think he sees the neighbors across the street, and he's this little bitty Morkie, and our neighbors have a big German Shepherd, really sweet, and he thinks he's like as big as him, and he's not even close. I mean, he likes to remind him that this is his territory. But when it comes down to being in person with that dog, no, he's a little scaredy cat. Okay, so for the Scorpio energy, you bring in the energy of the Nine of Cups. They bring in the energy of the Fool, which is new, fresh, pure, innocent energies. I really like these energies together. I feel that there's emotional transformation taking place in this connection. And if it hasn't manifested yet, because you do have those manifestation energies like wishing, that genie in a bottle, this could be that these things are working themselves out before the two of you come together in the physical, which is really cool work. This is powerful work. The Fool is somebody who does want to come forward and take the leap and step forward. They will have to get to the point where they have the courage to overcome their observations and not get stuck thinking about their observations, and actually get to the point where they lead with their heart. But I feel like they will see you, and you will be seen by them, and it will be a really nice sensation, maybe different from what they've experienced before, because they definitely know the energy that works on their last nerve. I do not get that is you. For the Queen of Pentacles, you bring in the energy of the Three of Swords, and they bring in the energy of the Pack of Hunters. I think, Libra, you're going to have to be really careful about not severing yourself from the energy of this commitment, this potential commitment for some of you, or this recommitment. I think at times you, especially at times where you might have felt hurt. I don't even know if it was by this person, but in the past, remember, you're giving your younger self some attention. You have the potential to draw back when you feel like you might be hurt, but I don't think that's what's going on here. This person, the efficiency energy comes in because that's how effective they are with their observation, and the Knight of Wands will move forward in a very passionate way. In the middle of this, though, we have that nice Queen of Pentacles, and she's receptive and she's acknowledging, and I feel like there's this opportunity for the two of you to maybe balance some of these energies here if you stay engaged. There may be times where some of you have felt like this is never going to come, but I can assure you the way the energies look here and the way they're being set up, and the work that they're doing, the work that you're doing, is so important to the foundation of whatever commitment you're both working on manifesting, that it's going to be important to work these things out in advance. And it's a lot easier than working on them in, a short amount of time and being together, you know, maybe it's living together, right? Moving in together. Maybe that's the kind of commitment you're looking for here. And, you know, with your tendency to want to separate there, when you're with someone in the same physical space, you can't really do that. They also could have a little bit of, OCD. Remember I said this is someone who has a power of observation that's very strong. They could be a little obsessive compulsive about things. Okay, and we're pulling a card to close off your reading today from the Inner Child Oracle. The Inner Child Oracle wants you to know, Libra, that you are wanted. The fear of abandonment can be a driving force in our lives. If we felt unwanted as a child, we can continue these patterns into adulthood through compulsively seeking or rejecting the attention of others. Take time to journal about what abandonment and rejection mean to you. How can you show your inner child today that they are wanted? And I definitely picked this up in your reading, Libra, where you do have that little something, that little part of you from the past, and you're showing me here that it influences this connection that needs to be healed up. This person has their own things and they're working on them as well. And ultimately, this looks like it's shaping up to be something very, very beautiful. It's shaping up to be something very beautiful. So have some inner knowing of that and work on feeling wanted and desired and loved. Libra, thank you so much for joining this reading today. I had such a delightful time doing it, and I can't wait to see you next time.